and jasmine tea. I don't know why I keep forgetting jasmine tea, but anyway, that's what it's made with. The healing properties include, Damiana is known to be an aphrodisiac, but it's also a mood enhancer. It helps those who suffer from like bipolar depression or like just mood swings, or people who just need a little boost, like maybe if you're going through like hormone imbalances and things of that nature. It helps with keeping the mood in check. Damiana does. Rose helps keeps your muscles tight, keeps your skin tight, keeps your hair, skin, and nails kind of like, you know, looking good, feeling good. Chamomile is more of a muscle relaxer, so that is what that's pretty much for. And then sage is a natural. It helps you breathe. It helps you, you know, with your respiratory issues. And jasmine tea just smells really, really good. And it's also an energy booster as well. So that tea is just an all around like feel good tea. And it's a tea that I always recommend people drink with their partner because it helps open your heart chakra. So yeah, that's how we're drinking it today. All right, guys. So this is my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful accomplice, Michele Blue. She's here to teach you guys some breath work. We're gonna get into some breathing first, and then we're gonna move into some sounds. So we're gonna kind of like pretty much feel a sense of euphoria before we get into this sense of until we get into the sound work. Okay. So just get some last sips, and I also would like to go around and hand everybody a piece of paper because we're gonna write down an intention before we start our sound healing. Okay. When you get your paper though, just write down an intention, just something that maybe like an affirmation or maybe a mantra that you would like to like just keeping in the forefront of your mind throughout the experience. So when you're drifting off, you can kind of bring yourself back to center with this mantra. It can be something as beautiful as well, I'm going to be working with the heart chakra a lot, but I personally struggle a lot with my throat chakra. So I bought the that particular bowl today so that we can work on communicating well with our partners and communicating well with ourselves. So one of the things that I like to put as a mantra is that I speak beautiful energy every time when I communicate with others. So like something like I speak with patience, or I speak with assertiveness, or maybe if you're shy, if you're one of those people who have like a weaker solar plexus chakra, you can say something like I speak with pride, or I speak with a sense of purpose, or I know I have a purpose.
Greetings.
So I'm going to begin today. We're going to do 3 to 4 breathing exercises that's going to prepare us to go right into the sound bath. So we're going to begin today with some opposite nostril breathing. So when we think of breath, we think of life, right? So we stop breathing, what happens? We expire, right? So breath is that important, and a lot of time we take it for granted. Just how important it is in our daily lives and our decisions we make. If you ever think when tragic happens, so even excitement, right away, you know, you ever get a phone call and it's without breath, oh my God, you know, you're so frantic. You ever think and you stop and you say, hold up, give me a minute. And then you can revisit whatever that may be. Even happy times, anxious energy, it doesn't always mean that, you know, that it's trauma or it's frantic things going on. But breath is that important in our daily lives. A lot of times when we get upset, when we hold energy in our body, because we're made of energy. We don't see energy, but we feel it. And a lot of times that energy gets stuck in our body still. When we get stuck with, you ever feel like you're really happy, but you're like, something just feels weird, you know, it's that energy in your body. And a lot of times we're not breathing properly. We're not breathing to clear our minds. Breath stops us from thinking too much about what's gonna happen. And when we're breathing, we're just living and we're allowing things to happen and not getting in those situations of stuckness, you know? So today we're going to begin with some opposite nostril breathing. So this breathing taps deeper. It taps into our cellular system, our skin, our nervous system, our minds, and which is perfect right now during this season of what's happening out there. Also, breathing builds our immune systems, so we're not so susceptible to cold, disease, and all of these things. So we're going to take our thumbs and our pinky fingers, We're gonna place our left hand on top of our left knee and then let your index finger and your thumb connect and just rest that hand right there. So we're gonna start here. So go there, pause. So if you see up there, there's 4 parts to the breath in geometric comedic breathing. So there's the inhale, we pause, exhale, we pause. Hold that, all right? Close it off with your pinky and then exhale. Pause. Inhale. Close that off. Exhale. Inhale. Close it off. It's a breath work that opens our heart chakra, which is connected to this workshop today. So it goes like this. It's really fast. A quick inhale through your nose and a quick exhale through your nose. So try not to move your body. Exhale out. Bring your hands to your heart. Feel your palms touch. Your thumbs touch your heart center. Take a deep breath in. And now sigh it out. We call the breath shu in ancient Kemet. Chi, prana. The breath is life force, so we're gonna intentionally send that breath through our body as we cleanse our lungs, we open our heart chakra, and as Nova mentioned, the throat chakra. So I want you to place your right hand on your abdomen, beneath your navel, above your pubic bone, and then the left hand on your right. This is your life source, the center, surrounding your solar plexus. Everything operates from here. So we're going to breathe into the bottom of the belly. When we exhale, we're going to cleanse the lungs, open the heart. So it's going to sound like this. Inhale. So really push that air through your lungs, clearing that channel. Inhaling. Hold it. Now send it out. Open your mouth.
help bring some balance back into your body. Just turn over to your right side. Just tell me how you feel. Sleepy.
I feel like my body sunk into the floor.
You feel like your body sunk into the floor? Well, good. That means you're relaxed. First off, welcome back. This is one of my favorite things to do because it's a subconscious way of like healing yourself. Whatever things that are not passing through your body with your own control is usually moved with sound. So as a collective, how does everybody feel?
Great.
Great, good, awesome. Okay, so I want to talk about my experience first, just to like give you guys a premise. If you guys would like to even share, I understand like you're in front of strangers, so sometimes it's hard to, talk about things with strangers. But every time I perform a sound bath, I feel like better. Like I feel, because at first I'm really nervous and I'm anxious and I usually can't get my words out. But usually after a sound bath, I feel a little bit more clear and just I have a better sense of what I want to say and a better, sense of where I am and like who I am, so that I can like, talk to you guys about what you guys have all experienced. So if anybody would like to share, usually people feel twitches in the body. Usually you'll feel like a little bit of jolting in some places that your body is holding a lot of energy. So if you did experience twitches, that's normal. You just might have some stuck energy somewhere and it just needs to escape from that area. There's a lot of tingling in the feet, usually with sound baths. If you guys have experienced any tingling, anybody experience any tingling in the feet? No? Foot tingles. Sometimes you feel cold in certain parts of your body. So like for a second you might feel cold in your arms or your legs or your chest or your whatever part of the body is excreting the most energy. So or sometimes really hot, you can feel really hot in certain places. So if you have an overactive chakra, usually you'll feel a lot of heat there, or if your chakra isn't being used that much, it's kind of cold and stale, like you don't feel that energy kind of moving through.
Yeah, I felt it more in my head.
You felt it more in your head? Okay.
Like pressure.
Okay, so like if you're feeling pressure in your head, usually like there's things that you need to like clear out of your mental space, like there's like mental blockages. And people who are like I don't know if anybody in here is like Aries, but Aries people tend to store a lot of energy in their head. So like usually they get headaches and they're more susceptible to like just getting migraines. Like I don't know, something about Aries, they just seem to keep a headache. Pisces, if there's any Pisces in the room, everything is stored in your feet. If Pisces be feeling pains in their feet, mostly their ankles, their toes, the bottoms of their feet, usually that's where Pisces stores their energy. Libra, I'm a Libra. We store energy in our hips. Everything is like stuck in like our sacral chakras, our reproductive organs. That's the Libra. What are we on right now? What is this, Aquarius? Okay, we're in Aquarius season right now. So Aquariuses tend to have a lot of energy moving. I'm sorry, Gemini. I'm thinking about all the air signs. Shoulders, hips, and knees. So Aquarius is knees. So like people with Aquarius energy tend to hold a lot of energy and store it in their knees. Geminis, their shoulders. Want to share anything that they've experienced during the session?
I was like, it was kind of hard for me like to keep my head clear at first, and then I guess kept thinking of something that like was really, really making me upset, and then as soon as I stood up, I totally just feel better about the whole situation.
Oh, good, good. Because so another cool thing about sound baths is that with the vibrations, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a video online or if you guys have just been familiar with this type of information, but anytime you take vibrations and like see how they manipulate water. Our bodies are made up of 90% water. So right now we just got the opportunity to kind of retune what that water's DNA looks like. So you store a lot of toxins in your body, with where it can usually fester up dis-ease, or like just where you can like stick emotions that no longer serve you, as we were talking about earlier. Just like things that we kind of, because energy, I mean, emotion is just energy in motion, as you guys have probably heard over and over before, but it's true. Like, it gets stuck in different pockets of your body. So what water does, as we all know, it flushes it out. But if the water, isn't clean water, it's like flushing it out with that toxic water. So like with us, manipulating those vibrations, we're changing that water's DNA, and we're changing the water's molecular structure to something that's a little bit, that has a more of a sacred geometry, if that makes sense. So the vibrations coming from these bowls, they're different notes. So I played the D note, there's no E, there's the F note, there's the G note, and then this is the A note. So these different notes correspond with the different chakras in the body, helping keeping those energy pockets open so we can allow for those emotions to clear through our bodies purely and naturally, and in ways that is subconscious to us, but our bodies naturally know how to do these things. So yeah, I hope I gave you guys enough information. I see the beautiful smiles. I'm like really happy to see that.
It's like a natural high.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to smoke weed for this, It's like a cool feeling. But yeah, if you guys don't have anything you want to share, I have food for those who got the food package. The gift baskets are in the back. There's tea, water. There's humans, so please talk to each other. And yeah, we have a beautiful masseuse here. She's here to give 10-minute massages for $10. That's only $1 a minute ago. Only $1. What? But yeah, so yep, then we're about to vibe out. I'm about to turn off the peaceful sounds. We're gonna put on some house music because we gotta change the vibe.
Right there.
You know, ready to stand up. How y'all feeling? Y'all feel good?
I definitely feel a little weak.
Yeah, it definitely like it makes you, because there's so much tension in your mouth. They just released all of that, like all that gunk that was stuck in there. It's gone. I enjoyed it. Thank you. Yes. How did y'all like it? You was knocked out. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's supposed to happen. Okay. I was like, oh, somebody sleep. That means it's working.